Whoop whoop, what's up, Bearcats and Jugga Bros? It's Friyay, you know what that means. We're here hanging and chilling for the HMG SmackDown. This week, a replay watch along because it aired earlier tonight in Barcelona. So I hope you're all having a great week. So we have ready for a great weekend. Since you're catching the replay on the tonight on the feed, we got no commercials and much less than 3 hours, less than 2.5 hours. So thankfully, we're getting a break tonight. Whoop whoop. And hey, what's up, Dan? Whoop whoop, happy Friday. Hope all is well. Always good to see you, man. All right, so go ahead and get this thing going. Our usual countdown: 3, 2, 1, play. Hit and play on play in 3, 2, 1, play. We got G-Ball in the house. Whoop whoop. Happy Friday. Hope all is well, man.
Listen to them already. Barcelona opens up the Euro Tour with SmackDown. The arena that once hosted basketball's dream team. Now we'll see a nightmare. The American nightmare. The undisputed WWE champion.
Yeah, no belt count tonight because it is a replay. So, yeah, it can't guarantee its integrity. So, the usual SmackDown belt count is suspended for tonight. Hey, what's up, Nelson? Whoop whoop. Yeah, I think this might actually be the final last year SmackDown for the next 6 months. Whoop whoop. We going well, man. Of course, luckily though tonight because it was aired earlier, we get the shorter version of it with no commercials.
She has a very big task ahead. On the other by her side, Nia and Lash very angry after falling short in tag team gold. Now out to prove herself. Jax, Chelsea Green comes your way from Barcelona. Welcome to
Yep, whoop whoop.
specifically for the 92 Olympics, as in Bird and Magic and Jordan, and after all the years, it is still
whoop whoop. Cheers, genitals. And what's up, Paul, aka the Shooter? Bang bang, whoop whoop. Yalla. Happy Friday, man. Hope all is well. Always a pleasure.
And that means we are thrilled to be beside our local Spanish announcer, Salvador Carrera and Miguel Perez. Well done, gentlemen. Hey, Sunday.
Couldn't hear a word they said.
This is a card that's like at a WrestleMania tape level weight. Oh man, it is a 10 out of 10 already. I cannot wait for Sunday. But first things first, Joe. Barcelona has certainly brought the heat, and they're already bringing the noise. What a banger evening we're having tonight on Friday Night SmackDown. Clash in Italy's going to have a Mania rematch. Jade Cargill's going to try to win back gold against Rhea Ripley. That if they were part of the 6-woman tag team match. It was wild just 6 days ago.
Recap time. We need some of this spaghetti. So the local nearby Aldi, they had one of those times they're selling their Wagyu ground beef. And so I picked up a pound because they sell for $5 a pound, crazy enough. So I got some. Trying it in the spaghetti tonight. It is delicious. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, the meat's good. I fucked up the noodles as usual. Whoop, whoop.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome HMG Cargill. And wait, as you just saw the highlights from last weekend, Jay then was wearing your that women's championship on Sunday. Brilliant joke, has the joke, and I agree with you completely. Winning gold at the very top level is a highly addictive process, and Jade Cargill, quite simply, is stumped that she lost said gold to Rhea Bloody Ripley at WrestleMania. Well, she doesn't make mistakes twice, and this Sunday at Flash in Italy, she gets a chance to dethrone the woman who took said gold from her, Rhea Ripley. Keep that and keep it by her side, as always.
At least it's actual heat and they're not having to pipe it in.
Jade Cargill, I am one of one. What y'all mad about is that I just do what I want. Hey, you know what, Jay? That's exactly.
Oh, it's all good. Hey,
Because on Sunday, that's
yeah, there's a full. Yeah, I'm on a full one. Yeah, I'm one of the full replays.
Rhea Ripley.
Yeah, let me pull it up.
Because she is the most dominant. The future.
Yeah, I'm on the multi-quality full show.
is now.
Timestamp is 7 minutes and 50 seconds.
Keep it coming. Keep it coming. And you won't get
Speaking of now, Rhea Bloody Ripley, the Eradicator, with that well-learned gold in hand. And as you say, Joe, this certainly is the now, but is it going to be the now in 48 hours' time at Flash in Italy? Because to be quite frank, Rhea
And still singing her song on the way to the ring.
had an answer for the physical might of Jade Cargill in weeks. The champ may be going into Clash in Italy this Sunday as a major underdog. It's never been. She climbed the mountain again at WrestleMania 42 in Vegas. And part Barcelona is showering mommy with love. I don't know how small.
Oh, how convenient there's a microphone right there on the steps.
B-Fab and Meechin this close to that championship defense really is.
Dude, this crowd is getting it. Like, they're actually jumping up and down. Yeah, this is a straight up soccer crowd. This is a European soccer crowd right here, pal.
Every single week you come out here trying to throw around your dominance. Acting like 90% isn't from you using people to try and make yourself look better. And the detail that you continue to forget is that when it's just you and me in this ring, I beat you. I beat you at WrestleMania. And this Sunday, I'm gonna beat you again. So you can continue to throw around your self-proclaimed dominance. Because when the match is done, you will be looking up at your true champion.
Cannot get any more paint by numbers than that. Whoop, whoop.
You really think this division revolves around you? No. These women that you talk about, they're with me because they want a piece of power. And you're so damn weak that you're willing to work with women who don't even like you.
Yeah, so paint by numbers basic what's going on here. Like, come on, we do something a little bit different. Heel comes out, or heel faction comes out. They start running their mouths. Babyface champ comes out, rebuts them. And cue like the like sort of starting, get a little bit more friendly. Your allies, babyface tag team coming out to even the odds. We gotta make sure you get the full entrances in though. Seriously, this has been on the air for 13 minutes and 15 seconds. Nothing has been accomplished. Nothing.
Then Alexa Bliss has been fostering the teamwork of Rhea and Charlotte.
Like no business has been done. Nothing been forwarded. Just paint by numbers wrestling.
Okay, Jay, out here talking like you're a Hall of Famer or something. You've been here, what, 5 minutes? No.
Jade, I respect how far you've come, but don't confuse your own hype for actual accomplishments.
Wait, hold up. You got some nerve talking to the future WWE champion like that.
Listen, princess, if I wanted input from one of Jade's accessories, I just ask.
And Jade, you keep talking about how you're the future, but you might want to make sure that the future's actually accomplished something before you start lecturing us. Now I'll give you this. You do have the ego of a legend, but against us.
Hey, what's up, Gruss? Doing well? What to do with you? Whoop, whoop.
Against us, you have the resume of a rookie.
Excuse me?
You heard me.
Little girl, I'm not going to be talked down by somebody that's Charlotte Flair's ragdoll.
That's cute. Hey, Jade.
That was actually a good line. That was a good line.
I like to give the people that go against me the courtesy of a warning. So this is your one warning. I've gone toe-to-toe with people on the mic and in this ring, people that are way better than you. So do not before your career's even started.
Ladies, pardon the
Whoop, whoop.
interruption.
Oh man, I got the
But Jade, if
I got that the like we're flying the airplane and blowing up and shooting like the news dudes. I got that one, but failed the other one.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Let's stop talking about it and let's start being about it. Let's get a referee out here.
Tag team match, playa. Holla, holla, holla.
Right now.
Oh, yes. That's how we're going to start the Euro Tour? Why not? Let's see. Jade, let's do it.
Hey, what's up, Liz? Whoop, whoop. Nope. No lies detected in anything that Alexa said.
The first ever premium live event to be held in Italy. High stakes, high pressure. This is what we call must.
Whoop, whoop.
Here. Alexa Bliss was never going to back down. Nick Aldis, the general manager, came out right away. And here we are, Jade Cargill.
And we got Too Legit to Quit in the house. Whoop, whoop. Happy Friday. What's up, Hammer? Always a pleasure.
Yes.
Hope all's well.
World champion Alexa Bliss and all the power of Jade Cargill coming to the fore early in this match.
Speaking of power, all the power that's ringside because of these two in the ring.
So I'll tell you right now, Joe, the whole world loves the fact we are getting this match. Probably none more so than WWE Women's Champ Rhea Ripley, who stood at ringside knowing full well, A, she gets a close-up view of Sunday's opponent, and B, there's a good chance that Alexa Bliss can cause some major physical damage to the challenger this Sunday at Clash in Italy.
And we are only 48 hours away from Clash in Italy, and that loaded card that will air at 2 p.m. Eastern in the United States on ESPN. And of course, it will feature the WWE Women's Championship match as Jade Cargill gets her rematch against the champ, Rhea Ripley. Right now, it is Alexa Bliss who looks to control action early on. Reminder, later. There is the strength and power, and right on the bat, what damage done.
Immediately from the off, we saw the difference in these two competitors. The raw power of Jade Cargill and the movement and aerial skills of Alexa Bliss, which worked great until she stopped in her tracks like we just saw.
You can see the quick
All right, it's not a tag team match. My bad.
Alexa Bliss coming into play, and then there's all that veteran experience to take on a challenge like this, as Jade is in her physical prime and gunning to reclaim gold.
This could be ugly, Joe. This
Oh,
could be
Cargill.
really ugly.
Would
for
you
Bliss.
look at this military Jade Cargill
Yeah, Alexa definitely.
right over her
But yeah, out of everybody who talked, she did the best, no doubt. Whoop, whoop.
Contact with the ring
Might have been one of her best promos.
48 hours away from that championship defense.
See Alexa Bliss reaching for her ribs. Oh, but smart to get out of the way just in time, or else that elbow would have done even more damage to that area.
When you are as strong and dominant as Jade Cargill is, sometimes that can lead to overconfidence, as we just saw there. And now this is Bliss's turn to try and retake control.
Got him lined up from the apron. Oh my! Cargill
And Jade.
Oh, powerbomb right on the edge of the barrier. Oh, how brutal was that?
Why are we doing power bombs on the top of the barricade in the opening match?
Thought she had Jade Cargill in perfect position as she came off the apron, and then Cargill more damage to the
Yes, like, yes.
able to secure her in midair and powerbomb her way onto the barrier.
Yeah, and once you execute a move like that against an opponent, you really do have all the time in the world to gloat and enjoy yourself, regardless of the caliber.
It's like,
of
why?
the opponent. That's a five-time
Why?
champion.
That makes no sense.
For Jade Cargill to really turn up the dial and send a major message to
Like that's a stretcher job spot.
Rhea Ripley as well as Charlotte Flair here ringside. A great concern for Alexa Bliss after what she just had to take, that damage that was taken on the outside.
And honestly, that would have been good heat. If they would have went to a stretcher job with that, that would have been good heat for Jade. After everything that like Alexa said on the mic, so then Jade's response is to put her, injure her. Good heat. That would have been good heat.
Challenging Jade Cargill's raw power when she's in this kind of form.
Okay, that was funny. Michin gets it. Like she photo like during that quarter spot, she photobombed the camera.
You just saw these 6 women who are out here on the floor right now a week ago. But in 2 days, it'll be the spotlight on Jade Cargill and Rhea Ripley. As she plays to the crowd.
Exactly. Whoop, whoop. And what's up, cold-blooded? Good to see you, man. Happy Friyay. Hope all is well.
Jade just keeps delivering more and more.
You do get the sense Jade can end this anytime she wanted, but she is prolonging the agony. The face of Charlotte.
Yeah, I do remember that.
This is tag partner for the past 12 months, and indeed, Rhea Ripley.
Oh, I think this though, in this match, it was on the barricade. Like a straight power bomb on top of the barricade. Like right on the the point of the barricade where it's like that would have been good heat. If they would have turned that into a stretch spot, I think that could have been good heat.
All the help she can get at this point in the match after sustaining so much damage to that frame, and that frame is now crumbling in the face.
I mean, how much more heelish can you get? You get owned on the mic. So in response, you injure the person who did it to you, who owned you on the mic. So bad they're taking it out in a stretcher and doing it in a cheap, dirty way too.
A heated exchange opened up SmackDown between Alexa Bliss and Jade Cargill. And Alexa looked at Jade and says, "I'm going toe-to-toe with the very best in the business. Don't make me embarrass you." A match was made, and then just moments ago, a vicious powerbomb on the exterior barrier has changed the tone of this wave.
And Jade Cargill is now relentless in destroying the flame of Alexa Bliss as helplessly long gone. WWE Women's Champ Rhea Bloody Ripley, who's going to be facing this from Jade Cargill in just 48 hours' time.
Clash in Italy, Sunday from Turin, Italy. And she's up to more on
Jade's going too fast. She's going way too fast. She needs to slow down. That's one of Jade's biggest problems. She needs to slow down.
Well, Jade Cargill has done so much damage.
Oh, Jade runs her knee right into the steel steps, Wade.
Bliss just hyper aware
this could be a turning point. You mentioned the fact that we're only 48 hours away from.
Like, she can get so much just out of a regular body slam by getting it up, selling it, getting it over, hitting it, and then working the crowd and letting the babyface sell.
Has regained momentum here in Barcelona.
This audience has regained their belief in Alexa Bliss.
As she comes forward, that flipping senton.
It's the durability of a 5-time world champion.
Yep, that's absolutely the time to play that card. That is absolutely the perfect time to play that card.
And Jade is able to get the right shoulder off.
Seriously weakened now is Jade Cargill, and this one has done a 180.
Or I should say an appropriate time to play that card. Hey, yo.
Sister Abigail DDT lined up. Oh, Jade able to reverse things.
Too much left in the tank for Jade Cargill, but for how much longer? Oh, hold on.
Oh, B-Fab and Machin getting involved and taking out Alexa's legs.
Perfect timing behind the wrist.
Oh, here goes Rhea. Here goes Charlotte. Charlotte and Rhea are going to clean it up ringside.
Same here. Mr. No Monikers needed in the house, and hopefully soon to be HMG Pick'em Challenge World Champion in the house. Let's talk about it. What's up, Todd? Happy Friday. Hope yours is going well, man. Always good to see you.
Jade Cargill is down. The DDT hit. Oh, and she may be in the drop zone, Wade.
Well, Jade Cargill is absolutely clueless as to where she's at. Alexa Bliss putting on the money here, and we have a victor.
Twisted. Oh, knees up. Knees up when she went for Twisted Bliss.
Perfect timing from Cargill, and it had to be.
Massive pump kick. Jade Cargill. Jaded. What?
And Jade up clean. Whoop, whoop.
To go about it.
Yep, that spot doesn't work for me, Brother Jones. Whoop, whoop.
It was going to be a walk in the park for Jade Cargill, but of course Alexa Bliss with her caliber, she
Nice. What are we having for lunch? Whoop, whoop.
valiantly almost took the win. But
Man, that was a horrible camera angle. Horrible camera angle because it looked like she didn't even hit that chair at all.
Remember, Charlotte and Rhea had a deal with B-Fab and Machin.
Dude, that would not have happened if Kevin Dunn was still in the truck. I'll say that much. If Kevin Dunn was still in the truck, that wouldn't have happened.
just a little too late for Rhea Ripley, and Charlotte Flair major damage sustained by Alexa Bliss after
Whoop,
an
whoop.
incredible match. But the entire focus now shifts to Sunday, where Rhea Ripley defends against that woman, Jade Cargill, at Clash.
Nice. Whoop, whoop.
Well, tough to see when someone like Alexa takes damage like that. Let's draw closer to the big one Sunday at Clash in Italy. As Gunther is closing in on Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Championship. It's what happened last Friday with Gunther's latest attack that took everyone's attention.
Yeah, so this is the main event of SmackDown last week. Cody and Sami Zayn throwing it down with Cody in full control. The ring general Gunther popped up, locking Cody in a sleeper, and a wild swing from Sami Zayn took down Gunther. Cody capitalizing. Celebrations, because here comes
Nice. Whoop, whoop, dear dad, Todd. Whoop. Yeah, pal.
once again absolutely brutalizing the champ.
Good to hear that.
Of their showdown at Clash in Italy. Now, Sami Zayn intriguingly returned. Looked like he was going to save his, I guess now, former friend, Cody Rhodes, but he declined to do so. Gunther making his intent crystal clear. And at this
Well, I am here with undisputed WWE champion Cody Rhodes. And Cody, a face-to-face with your Clash in Italy challenger, Gunther, is imminent. How are you feeling, especially
I think
after everything that transpired last week?
I don't think it's. I think it's a little bit later than that.
You got something?
You know,
you wanna say to
let me double check their YouTube page real quick here.
I've got nothing to say to you. Oh, you don't, huh? Maybe you should. Maybe you should, Cody. Maybe you do. And maybe you should start by saying you're sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, Cody, guess what? Last week, hey, I didn't ask for a fight with you, okay? I didn't ask to fight my friend. You asked for that fight. And even still, in spite of that, in spite of everything that's gone on between you and me, when Gunther got involved last week and he started to choke you out, what did I do, huh? I had your back. I took care of him.
Yeah. So okay, I'm looking at it right now. It's scheduled for 10 p.m. Eastern.
And how did you repay me? You stuck me with a crossroads from behind like a knife in my back. A knife in your back? Enough, Sammy.
Yeah. So we got so we got Insanity, and then we got Triple A watch along. Whoop.
And that's wrong. And you know me. We've been in that situation before. Yet you watched me as the light faded out of my eyes, get choked out by Gunther. And you had a choice. You had a choice, didn't you? Cody, you know what? You walked away. I wanted to help. Cody. Every instinct in me was saying, help him, help him, help him. I wanted to do that. You know why? Because that's how I'm wired. Because I'm a good guy. I'm the last real good guy around here, apparently. And it took everything in me not to help you right there, Cody. But you know why I didn't? You want to know why? Because as I watch a light fade from your eyes, I realized that the right thing to leave you there so that you could learn a lesson. A lesson you needed to learn. The last real good guy.
100. Whoop whoop.
When I'm done with Gunther tonight, hopefully I can teach you a lesson too.
Look, I have to check on Alexa, who might be badly hurt, and I'm sorry that your equipment got held up at customs. Okay, but I had nothing to do with that. But honestly, after last week, you shouldn't be doing any more experiments anyway.
Same. Whoop
What
whoop.
do you want me to do?
I want you to appear in front of the SmackDown audience, for which you are paid in human money, remember?
Oh, yeah. And now what did you say about doing my science experiments?
I don't know, improvise.
Yes.
No.
Great idea, business guy.
Dan Houser, that's not
Exactly, Liz. Whoop whoop.
Kid got to team customs. Liquid limit. Too much moisturizer. What are you going to do about it?
Why does everyone think I speak for European customs, Liz? I manage a television show.
Good. Manage your way into postponing my match tonight.
Why would I do that?
Kit is not here. I'm not taking Axiom on in his home country.
I'm not interested in Kit Wilson, frankly, because he's not in the match. You are.
Kit needs to learn from me up close and personal. My Miz method, Master Inspire, Zone In, so he can become your...
Right. It sounds to me like you're a little concerned about needing Kit's help.
Help? I'm the first ever two-time Grand Slam champion in the history of this company. I'm in my prime. I can take on anyone, anywhere.
Fantastic. Right, well, show me then, because Liz, you're up next.
Spain's very own Axiom in front of his fans against the Miz next.
You hear me, Spainhausen, pal?
WWE collectors, Ghost Ray and WWE are teaming up for their first ever blind box toy set featuring Hulk Hogan, The Rock. 300 cases are available at auction. Scan the QR code now to bid.
Yeah, but I don't think it's gonna work though with Sammy. Like he's clearly coming off as like just a straight up crybaby. Like there's no like redeeming qualities in anything that he's doing. Get me Saudi, babyface, pal.
on the Cleveland Cavaliers being Danhausen first anymore.
That's just not very nice, Joe says. You are mocking what is to be a future Hall of Famer, just like the rest of the locker room. And that is why Miz has found himself in this predicament tonight.
That is true. Yeah, that is true.
Let's talk about GM Nick Aldis making an absolute.
Listen to this reception.
All right, Todd, have a good night, man.
So let me get this right.
Yes, sir. Whoop, whoop. And hope you have a good night as well. Stay safe, man. Whoop, whoop.
Entire arena in Barcelona. Have his wingman, Kid Wilson,
God, I fucked up those noodles.
forced into competing by GM Nick Aldis. He should be ashamed.
There are rules and regulations to enter.
I suck at cooking noodles for some reason.
Customs here said Kit Wilson was not allowed entry due to the massive amount of moisturizer he travels with. That is completely understood. You cannot travel with that much moisturizer into a foreign country, so Kit was denied entry.
You've got to have a skincare routine, Joe. You've got to stay moist 24/7. But right now, I'm staying moist in this heat, this cauldron of Barcelona. But it looks like Miz is not doing too well right from the off.
Actually,
Okay, what just happened there?
the first wrestler of Spanish
That was weird.
from Spain to be signed by WWE. He came up the hard way. Great experience. He was part of Spain's White Wolf Wrestling.
Don't remind me. Well, you know what else Axiom has been signed to? Once upon a time,
Yes.
he was signed for the U team of
Yeah, I think I do got to turn down the cook time.
Bitter rivals of all these people in Barcelona.
Oh, all noodles. All noodles. For some reason, I just can't get it right. There's one night I lucked out and somehow got it right, then haven't been able to match it since.
You see that athleticism wave that is carried over into his pro career inside the ropes.
Yeah, I can't doubt Axiom's ability for 1 second. As you mentioned, that matchup against Gunther was a real career-busting moment for Axiom, but a victory here tonight against a future Hall of Famer in the Miz would be one better. Easier said than done, though, huh, Axiom?
Miz getting a taste of the speed and dynamic ability of Axiom for a moment there.
To be honest, no, I've never really been shown how to do it. I just kind of winged it. Like, okay, just boil it to let it boil to all I knew is like let it boil till like it's like a rolling boil, and then let it cook and stir, and then once it sticks to the wall, you're good.
Maybe you need to go in that direction as Nathan Fraser reminds
Of course Nathan Fraser's doing this when there's no Kit Wilson there.
Okay, cool. Thank you, Liz.
It's 2-on-1.
Fraser's done his thing except support his great partner, Axiom. Miz and Axiom right here on SmackDown in Barcelona.
Is sticking together, I have not. That is the one problem I have not had, is them sticking together.
What an evening here at Olympic Arena in Barcelona. Friday Night SmackDown, first stop on the European Summer Tour. Of course, circle the date is just 2 days away for Clash in Italy. Earlier tonight, We saw Jade Cargill get the best of Alexa Bliss and then brutally attack her after the match with a steel chair, jaded.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
And now Axiom and The Miz going at it.
Well, now this Barcelona audience is getting.
Oh yeah. I definitely do that part. I do that part. Like once they're done cooking, I got a strainer that I have in the sink. I just pour them in. Let them sit for a little bit. I have no idea what is going on here. I probably gotta reload this feed here.
Who is mastering
All right, there we go.
his opponent right now. He's inspiring me at ringside. He's inspiring. And he's zoning in towards a big victory here. Although keeping Axiom down is another thing in time.
You do not need his mentorship.
Kind of is.
No, The Miz.
Except with pasta sauce and meat.
Hooking the leg, shoulders down, and Axiom survives it with a 2 count.
Miz thought he had that 1-1. That was only a 2, Miz.
Count now. Trying to do damage to that.
Problem with a Barcelona crowd. They are so used to success of late. Their home football team is the La Liga champions. They're expecting their guy to win tonight. It doesn't quite work like that here on SmackDown. You want a victory, you're going to have to earn it the hard way.
Yeah, that's what I usually do. Like after I pour the pan out or pour the pot out into the strainer, I'll put it back onto the stove and then pour the sauce into it. Into the pot, and then once the noodles are strained, are ready, I'll pour them back in. And then throw the meat on top of it, and then just stir it and mix it.
Spectacular scene here at Olympic Arena in Barcelona, Spain. Friday Night SmackDown. And this crowd has been roaring throughout our second match of the night because Spain's very own Axiom is in the deep water and looking to take it to The Miz. These two had words a week ago backstage. Look at the skill.
And Axiom has just got a little additional boost tonight from this Spanish audience who are willing their man to victory, what would arguably be the biggest win of Axiom's entire career.
Mentioned earlier that in this arena a year ago, he gave Gunther everything he could handle. Of course, Gunther 48 hours away.
Yes!
Oh, he's going for skull-crushing finale. Does land the DDT, and did he ever land it? This could be it. No!
2 points. Directly on the top of Axiom.
And this is pretty much a televised house show.
As does Axiom's tag partner, Nathan Fraser. Watch this. Full vertical implant right on the top of the head of Axiom. Not quite enough, but this might do it.
This crowd looking to support Axiom, trying to rally him back against The Miz.
We're getting some X kicks. Uh-oh.
Dragon through, and perhaps an opening.
Nice. Whoop, whoop.
Advantage.
Well, just when Miz was getting that momentum together and may get a taste of his own medicine here.
Now stopping right on those hands, then delivering the kicks again.
All those the kicks.
Did you see that torque?
Whoop, whoop.
And now, here goes
Axiom completely knocked the Miz loopy, and Miz better figure something out fast. What a crossbody.
Man, I'll never forget coming up when I was in the areas I was training in and coming up under, at least the home promotion I was in and the people I was training around and a lot of the trainers and people I knew in the business, they hated the Miz. They dogged on him, shit on him. It's like, and I was the only person who was like, I mean, dude, there's something there with him. I mean, he's a team player. He's a go-to guy, and he can work, and he's good. And they just shit. I was like, no, he's a reality TV show guy. He's an outsider. He's somebody who's in.
Showing you every piece of offense on the tool belt. His best Friyay is a modified rings of seven there. If he locks this in to dislocate the shoulder of the Miz, trying to power out.
And when it's all said and done, most people are going to wish they had careers like the Miz did. Or most workers are going to wish they had like the Miz's career.
Powers him right back up and slams it. For Axiom. Completely knocking the wind out of Axiom.
Nice, that's awesome. Whoop, whoop.
The cogs are whirring now in the mind of the Miz, who wants to make this a spectacle. Back and forth they have gone, but perhaps the Miz feels like he could finish it off right here. Oh, it's lights again. We know who that is, Joe. We know exactly who that is. Anything about it. You know, there's a lot of black.
Absolutely, Gruss. Yeah, a lot of jealousy. A lot of jealousy and envy. And Miz puts him over clean and makes him look good. That's a pro. That is a pro.
You can't hit that out of the curse continues. Axiom looked great and he won it. That's what happened here. The heat is getting to the electrical grids everywhere. Everybody knows that.
Yes, sir, he does. Whoop, whoop. Cheers, Generals. Whoop, whoop.
That's why I made an executive decision.
Whoop, whoop.
To a tag team partner for tonight.
Here we go. What's up, True?
Debo, I mean, what's up, Royce?
Man, that's your
Oh, dude, I popped. Oh, huge pop for the Friday reference. Huge pop for the Friday reference. Hey, what's up, Debo? And then he tucks the necklace. Huge pop. Huge pop.
Look, what I tell you? You want to go out and be a hero. Trees versus the world, huh? I get it. Have fun getting jumped tonight.
Yo. So, every time Solo.
Oh, nice, Gross. Whoop, whoop.
Go way back. This to me sounds like a setup.
You got me. It's a setup, dog. I set it up. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to tag tonight to go handle the MFTs. Oh. Are you scared?
You said that.
Are you scared of MFTs?
No.
Are you afraid of the MFTs?
No, I'm not afraid of the MFTs.
Are you afraid of the MFTs?
Hell no.
Are you afraid to tag with him tonight?
No.
Are you scared to tag with him?
No.
Are y'all scared to tag to go handle the MFTs tonight?
No.
Then do it. That's what's up.
And he just outsmarted him. R-Truth just outsmarted him.
This is what Cody says to me. He looks me in the eye and he says, maybe I'll teach you a lesson. I swear to God, I feel like you're one of the few people around here that gets me, you know?
I didn't know you felt like that. Hey, you're welcome, bud.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't talking to you.
Yeah, that's an interesting booking choice there.
You give everything you've got, and still you get disrespected from every angle. I swear, I feel like the only people that get me right now are you and my ride or die fans.
Let's see, I am at the 48-minute and 55-second mark.
Yeah, everything's fine.
Looks like you're talking to a wall over here, man.
Hey, that's Johnny Wrestling. Show a little respect.
I know he is, but look at him between this and the Cody stuff, man. Like
Cody. Let me guess. Did Cody send you here to talk to me?
Cody didn't send me here. It's not about Cody. It's about you, man. We get it. Things aren't going your way. Things aren't going Sami Zayn's way. Guess what? I've been back for 5 months. Things aren't going my way either. I'm not complaining. I'm not crying. I'm not talking to a corpse. I'm certainly not being a little.
A little what?
It's not.
No, a little what, Matt? A little what? What were you going to say? Huh? How long have I known you, Matt?
Long time.
How long have
A
you
long
known
time.
me? You know me. You know what I've done in this business. You know everything I've done. How dare you talk to me? Do you see what I'm saying about the disrespect from everyone? I can't let it stand. I can't let this stand. Let's do something about this.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. In the middle of that ring tonight.
Okay, you keep talking to him. I'll go talk to Nick.
Yeah, you do that.
I like the idea of that. As Truth talked to, as he says,
That was oof. Whoop whoop to that.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from New York City, weighing in at 249 pounds, he is one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions, Damon Free.
this is going to be a wild pairing here.
Easily. Whoop whoop. Yeah, I got this happened to get some Popeyes earlier. So whoop whoop while we're doing entrances.
Well, how do you think she is? She's in a lot of pain and pissed off. And quite frankly, so am I. So the next time I see Jay...
Don't worry about Jay. Okay, look, I'm going to handle her at Clash of Italy. Don't worry.
Well, if you don't, I will. 'Cause she has a receipt coming.
Brutal attack on Alexa Bliss earlier tonight, jaded her into a steel chair. Damian Priest has expressed his concerns about trusting one of the most likable superstars on the roster, Royce Keys. And thanks to our Truth, a little bit of matchmaking and connecting the dots, we will now have them paired up.
He called it an executive decision, did our Truth? Well, some executive decisions should never be made. And Damian Priest is one of them.
His tag team partner, from
That sounds delicious, man. For $2, pal.
he is the winner. Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, Royce Keys.
So Damian Priest's issues with Royce. With Solo Sikoa, the leader of the MFT. So how does R-Truth decide to deal with this? Pair Priest up with Royce Keys against the guys that Priest suspects Keys is in cahoots with.
Yeah, but Keys' actions recently should tell him otherwise.
He certainly.
Almost MFT.
Their opponents being accompanied by Solo Sikoa at a combined weight of 520 pounds. Tala and Tamanto.
I wouldn't be shocked if Nakamura gets involved in this.
Older brother, younger brother. Different dimensions. Violence that erupts within them.
And let's contrast them with their opponents tonight, who we've just covered off. This MFT group is now cohesion personified. Of course, there have been several issues in recent months between Tamatonga and the leader, Solo Sikoa. Those were all pots of head last week.
Dude, they do got some good ice cream. Whoop, whoop. That was good. I love. Same here, Liz. That was a great segment. That was a great segment. How he played both guys.
Is why Royce Keys and Damian Priest better get on the same page pretty damn fast tonight, or they will be eaten alive by this MFT group.
As this match is presented by the refreshing taste of Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea, please drink responsibly.
Kind of reminded me of that scene in Who Framed Roger Rabbit when Eddie's trying to get Roger to take that drink because he knows it'll set him off and save his life and he can knock over the barrel of dip. And his whole thing of, and I don't want to drink. You do want to drink. I don't want to drink. You do want to drink. I don't. You do. I don't. You do. I don't. You don't. I do. You don't. I do. You don't. Listen, when I say I want to drink, I'm going to have a drink.
Tamatonga does have those physical gifts. And how does he use them? He uses them by listening to the boss, Solo Sikoa, and following orders to a T. And right now it's Tamatonga in a world of trouble. Oh,
yeah, he just drives Tamatonga right back into the corner.
Tension on that tag. I don't think Priest wanted to tag out.
They're going to work through it.
Well, how impressive has Royce Keys been since his debut? Of course, capped off with winning the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal Trophy pre-WrestleMania 42. But he's not slowed down since.
No, Tamatonga just found out that's like trying to move an anchor, and then that gut just found out what his knee feels like when you're thrown down with all that force as he just splashes into the corner.
So much size, but moves like an express train.
Doesn't he? Wow. And the big boot from Tamatonga to try to slow down. Whoa! What a power slam. That snap scoop from Keys.
And you can't blame Solo Sikoa for trying to recruit Royce Keys. Jeez. Into his MFT group. That guy, Keys, is a major asset here on SmackDown.
Oh no. Tamatonga. And Keys does Damian Priest a solid right there, Wade.
Well, Priest was the one who stopped Tamatonga jumping Keys from behind, so I guess some unity is now being formed.
Good to see as they send over to the outside and frustration shown. Those little moments. Slams him right into the
is struggling to get back.
All right, I believe this is picture in picture, so I'm gonna take a quick piss break. Be right back. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop.
As Tama Tonga just steps over the top rope to bring about more damage.
Oh yeah, so one thing I forgot to also mention too about the noodles I cooked tonight, it was rotini. Oh yeah, I believe it was rotini. And I don't think I put enough water in there because it was actually like parts of then some of the noodles were like actually above water.
Tessitore and Wade Barrett with you here in Barcelona for Friday Night SmackDown. Cody Rhodes and Gunther to face off later tonight as they get set for Clash in Italy.
Yeah, and just for further clarification too, I was cooking on a gas stove and had it set to high.
Best of Royce Keys as Damian Priest looks on. Wade, he asked the question earlier tonight when it was proposed by our partnership.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
How do I know I can trust you, Royce Keys? I think they have built some chemistry throughout this match, but they needed to show right now.
Oh man! Royce Keys! How about that for a giant choke bomb out of nowhere, just when it looked like it was all over the Keys. Now you got to tag the man who doesn't trust you, but here he is.
And here comes Priest, ready to fire away. And now the big man, Tama Tonga's gonna get some.
Medium high. Okay, cool. Yeah, the ones on mine are the settings are I think it's like low and then no, and then like 1 through 9 and then high.
That's the Priest. Oh no. Tama Tonga, the bell clap comes right back at him. He was looking for that T-bomb choke slam, wasn't he?
And the Street King giving back weeks and weeks of abuse straight to the MFTs.
Right, leaping shoulders and elbows, back and forth he goes. And now he sends Tama Tonga out to the floor.
Oh, from behind, gone around town. And it has suddenly become the Damian Priest show. One half of the tag champs, his regular tag champ partner, R-Truth, out of commission right now, medically signed off. The Priest closing in on what would be a popular victory.
This crowd is loving everything they've been seeing out of Damian Priest. Could close it up right here. Oh, and Tala breaks it up. Royce Keys right back into the fray.
That is a ton of humanity crashing over the top rope. Wait up!
Just meaty men doing meaty things.
Solo Sikoa.
That's a moment's life.
Truth is here.
Well, Truth has seen it up. He's medically not allowed to be competing or in any field. This is not wise, Truth.
But Truth is going to deal with Solo right away. He won't stand for it.
Oh, straight to the throat of our Truth. And this is why Truth should win.
Oh, and Keys is attacked from behind when he was trying to do the right thing.
Well, Truth tried his best to help out, but he frankly should never have been anywhere near the ring, and look out!
Meanwhile, back in the ring, Tala, T-Bomb, choke slam.
Well,
Are your winners, NXT.
divide and conquer has always been a fantastic tag team strategy. Unfortunately,
I kind of like where this is going here. I'm actually kind of interested to see where this goes. I mean, I'm glad it gives Royce something to do. Instead of him getting lost in the shuffle.
I will sue you. I will sue you. I try to go out there to perform the best of my ability. And every time I go out there, my life is in danger. My workplace is a hazard. I was blown up by pyro a few weeks ago. You put me out there when I was even dressed yet. And then lights are flickering. Black and white. Black and white. How am I supposed to wrestle?
You know what, Miz? For once, I actually agree with you.
Thank
And I'm
you.
sorry that happened. I'm going to get to the bottom of this electrical issue right now.
Oh, we know who's doing this.
You might be right.
Hey, don't worry. Put out all the fires.
Okay, hold on, Miz. Let me handle it, Miz.
Hey, don't touch that. I see you.
Matches in WWE.
Alrighty. That was that.
Heavy consequences, then tribal combat, family leadership, supremacy, the heavyweight championship. Roman Reigns this Sunday, Clash in Italy against his cousin Jacob Fatu. We'll take a look back at their deeply. That is
Whoop,
next
whoop.
right here on SmackDown. First stop on the European Summer Tour, Barcelona, the home to afternoon vermouth and paella, razor clams, one of the great cities in the world, and this crowd's been on fire all night long. So happy to be back at Olympic Arena here in Barcelona. Well, tonight's fancy upgrade is presented by the refreshing taste of Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Please drink responsibly, and being responsible, the PK Group. They
Whoop,
got
whoop.
themselves some great. Now, of course, we're closing in on Clash in Italy. That final scene, by the way, on Monday Night Raw when Jacob and Roman Reigns.
Yeah, if we're gonna do a recap,
face to face.
I think I'm gonna step outside for a little smoky tokey. Whoop, whoop.
Violence and pain on Sunday.
Yeah, pal.
What the hell are we doing, Jacob? You sat here and told us you'll do anything it takes to save your family. Part of that was acknowledging the tribal chief, man. Now, guess what? They about to fire your ass. We back in prison now. Hey, you so try to go after Jacob. Now, Jimmy's got to get involved. Roman's had enough, and now it's exchanging blows with his cousin. Roman, tribal, come back. I accept. The winner is the world champion.
This Sunday, whoop whoop.
It's time for a change. That backlash that you did by the code of the bloodline. Tribal combat, everything and anything goes. Roman, that clash in Italy, I'm about to go walk your bitch ass. I'm going to domesticate you. If you can't beat me, you will serve me. And in time, Jacob, you will love your tribal chief. I dog walk your ass, everybody, and especially you, will learn how to acknowledge.
Whoop whoop. Whoop whoop.
All the drama on Saturday night's main event. Now
Oh yeah, and our schedule for this Sunday is after the original airing of the pay-per-view. There will be a review, and then at about 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central, we're doing a replay watch-along of Clash in Italy. Whoop whoop.
first hour. That's also available at 2 p.m. Eastern on ESPN. Remember, the whole day on the ESPN app. That match will be the very first match at Clash in Italy on ESPN. Also happening early on, the WWE Women's Championship match. Rhea Ripley against Jade Cargill earlier tonight. What a vicious, brutal scene we all witnessed as Jade Cargill jaded Alexa Bliss onto a steel chair. Rhea's out for blood. Rhea's out to defend. It happens in Italy.
How about that shock result at WrestleMania, followed by the shock retirement of Brock? A more shocking return of Brock 2 weeks ago. Can Brock Lesnar conquer over Femi in the biggest rematch in history? Well, find out this Sunday. And by the way, we're going to take a special look at the over Femi Brock Lesnar matchup later on tonight.
Chelsea, I was always planning on wearing this.
We're so in sync. So, speaking of in sync, I was thinking for our entrance, we would
Chelsea,
do like
I'm
a
not coming out with you today.
Wait, but what about last week?
Well, I appreciate what you did last week, but that doesn't mean I'm automatically in your corner. It's just not that deep.
Okay. Yeah, it's not that deep. Okay, well, I'll see you after then.
Yeah. Good luck.
Chelsea trying to absorb that news.
Chelsea needs all the help she can get right now, considering her opponent.
And hey, what's up, Ashley? Fantastic. Whoop whoop. I don't know. That's the first I'm hearing about him being hurt. Let me go check that real quick.
is coming your way next on SmackDown here in Barcelona.
Oh, shit. Fuck. Yeah, he might actually be... Shit, he might... Okay, I'm looking at it now. He might actually be hurt. He might actually be hurt. Yeah, I say he said he was limping after a live event in Liverpool. But now it sounds like they're worried he might not be cleared in time for the main event.
I told you that there's more than one El Grande Americano.
Hola. Incensed that the lucha libre world doomed him, the fraudulent Americano. The original was...
The OG definitely means lucha disrespect.
However, when it comes to something like this, though, with again, it's all hearsay. That could be something easily leaked to the dirt sheets. That's one of the things we'll have to wait for the pay-per-view to see it happen.
¿Quién será desenmascarado? ¿Quién será humillado? ¿Quién saldrá de Monterrey como el verdadero?
And I like that the El Grande main event this Saturday is getting some love too. And it's a very creative way to do it too. Yes, and we will be doing a watch along of that tomorrow night. Whoop whoop.
From Monterrey, Mexico, 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific, and folks, Facebook and WWE's YouTube channel. Facebook and YouTube to see what should be an instant classic. Sami Zayn, always complaining lately that he's not respected, that nobody understands, and he doesn't understand why he's not appreciated.
Yep, that's tomorrow night. It is tomorrow night. Whoop whoop. No, unfortunately, no HMG After Dark this Sunday. We're going to be doing a replay watch along of Clash in Italy. Yep, whoop whoop.
Sensed the situation in Zan was saying really perfectly backstage earlier, right?
Yeah, I've got to be honest with you. I think Carl locker room brother. Is everything okay? Things have been...
Yeah, but I believe, then next Sunday, I believe we're going to be doing Rocky 3 next Sunday. Not this coming Sunday, but the Sunday after next, Rocky 3.
Frustrations against a man who has some career frustrations of his own. These are two men who are desperately in need of a win right now. This should be a very intriguing matchup.
I think right now the list kind of looks like, as far as like old school classic movies to get to, right now it's Rocky 3, Rocky 4, Godfather 2, and then Goodfellas and Casino.
Able to defeat him. Cody also attacked viciously by Gunther.
Let me ask you this.
Yes.
So in that match, Zayn punched Gunther. Do you think
whoop,
he
whoop.
to punch Gunther, or was it a swing at Cody and Cody?
Yes, I think it was very obvious what the intention was.
Well, you're a very mistrusting person then, Joe Test, because I believe Sami Zayn, I believe Sami was trying to do the right thing.
Oh, did he? Oh, really? You believe he was trying to do the right thing? Was he trying to do the right thing when Gunther had the sleeper hold locked in on Cody and then did nothing and left Cody to suffer? Was he trying to do the right thing there? How is that trying to do the right thing?
It's teaching Cody the error.
A sleeper hold from Gunther is teaching him.
Mistakes. Hopefully, Cody went home, had to think about things, and realized he should approach matches differently in the future. But right
He should
now,
be thanking Sami Zayn for leaving him to suffer like that?
that's truly what
You're out of your mind.
Sami Zayn is the last good guy left in the locker room, and thank goodness for that. There's one of us left. But how about Matt Cardona now? He's been accepted any match with anyone as he tries to get some traction and start here on SmackDown. Cardona did not come back to sit in catering and make up the numbers. He came back to win gold.
I love his attitude. The fight he brings each and
I'm wondering if the reason why Matt Cardona looks like he's sunburned is because he's not allowed to be in tanning booths or places that have tanning booths. If you know, you know. Yeah, absolutely those two. Whoop whoop. I only saw like Boys in the Hood like halfway, 3/4 of the way. I needed to finish that one, but all I remember was that Lawrence Fishburne was awesome in it. New Jack City, I definitely need to check that one out. Menace to Society. That one is definitely on the list because I noticed recently that is completely free on YouTube. Whoop whoop.
Cardona and keeping opponents guessing.
now a series of right hands as Cardona works his way back to his feet. Oh. Hear that chop echoing across the Mediterranean shorelines nearby. And now Cardona turns things around.
Right now, chops like that sting like hell, but if you've got enough left in the tank, all you can do is fight fire with fire, and it is certainly fired up Matt Cardona.
Has it ever? Oh, yes, a drop kick that sends Sami all the way across the ring.
God, that drop kick was a work of art. Matt Cardona looking in full control now.
Man, unfortunately, those I have not seen either. I have not seen those either, which, yeah, I know I'm way behind. I know I'm way behind. The only thing I know about Dazed and Confused is that meme of, be a lot cooler if you did. Dude, seriously, how many memes does Matthew McConaughey become legendary for? Like, Matthew McConaughey's like the fucking meme king. Like, seriously, how many is he like known for? Yeah, we're thinking the same thing, cold-blooded. Whoop, whoop.
For the second time tonight, entry by way of suplex by Sami Zayn. The crowd split with their chants.
Awesome, Gus. Thank you.
Oh, Cardona,
hey,
right
the list of movies to watch can never get too big.
I mean, it's understandable that these fans will be split between these two. These are two who have had legendary careers already, but of late have just hit the skid somewhat. We're looking to get back on track, and these Barcelona fans, like many around the world, want to see these two back on top. Who's going to get some momentum here tonight?
That's one I have seen. Surprisingly, that is one I have seen. It's Falling Down. All I wanted was a breakfast. Whoop, whoop.
Joan Wade with you ringside. Cody Rhodes and Gunther to meet face to face coming up a little later, but right now, a heated battle.
Yes, have seen that one. In fact, actually, I actually saw it for the first time as part of an HMG After Dark. I think about a year-ish ago, I want to say. Don't you forget about me.
To expect from a man with his kind of career.
Fans here in Barcelona have earned his return visit as Matt Cardona looks to gather momentum.
And this is Cardona now looking back to his best.
Does he ever? He is feeling it. Big smash into the corner.
I mean, Cardona clearly has every tool in the box. There's absolutely nothing stopping this guy from getting to the very top.
His signature boot.
Right to the jaw, rocking Zayn, and Zayn is absolutely clueless.
Sammy just trying to gather himself as Cardona. Oh,
yeah,
he was looking
Nice, how was it?
there. And then there was a Blue Thunder attempt as well.
Oh!
That shoulder just up in front of this big and loud crowd at Olympic Arena here in Barcelona. The weekend has begun, and Clash in Italy will cap it on Sunday.
Great is Sami Zayn fire here, but once again the attacks from Cardona are relentless.
Great counter, and now Cardona. Oh, Zayn! Zayn turns it around. Cardona survives it.
This match already going way too long.
Going into the kill with that rough ride, and that's the second attempt. Second time it's been blocked by Zayn into a powerbomb of his own. And how quickly things can.
They've been matching skill and experience. A reminder, Rhodes and Gunther.
Man, but here's the thing that kind of worries me. If Jacob Fatu is legit injured, here's the thing that kind of worries me. Because he got injured during a house show. Is this going to add? Is this going to convince TKO management? Yeah, let's completely scrap this house show experiment we're doing right now. If that's where one of our main stars, one of our main event, participants got injured in, yeah, let's scrap the house shows. That's what I'm worried might happen from this. Where it's like, no, you need the house shows. Sometimes shit just happens, and now is a shit happens moment. It's just really, really bad timing and placement.
Sammy trying to fight his way out of this position.
Not as scrappy as it gets right now.
Sammy, now he's up top. Cardona, smart to get out of the way. Exploder into the corner. Sammy hits the exploder.
But things only go to one place from here, Joe.
Here in Barcelona.
Oh yeah, that's right. Totally forgot about that. That is a good point. I did forget about that. Yeah, the European tour is not a new thing.
Sami Zayn, a week removed from that match with Cody and what happened afterwards with Gunther. And the backstage barbs that they shared, and he gets the best of a very game-spirited Matt Cardona.
What a gutsy matchup from both men. Matched, of course, by this riot of an atmosphere in Barcelona. Hats off to Sami Zayn for a major win. Wait. Here, and you know it well, having accomplished it, when careers can really be altered. King and Queen of the Ring, the tournament begins this coming week. Yeah, one of my favorite times of the year. Tournament time and those up-the-look superstars.
Yeah, it's under TKO that WWE truly became like foreign and global. And honestly, it was Vince who got the ball rolling on that, because he was the one who made those deals with Saudi. And he was also kind of like the middleman who helped, like Dana White even credited Vince for this. That Vince was kind of like the middleman who helped, you know, UFC and do business in Saudi.
Future Hall of Famers take that first step towards immortality.
I wouldn't say that as much as the American fans aren't really a priority anymore. Like, okay, it's like, you know, the Toy Story meme, I don't want to play with you anymore. Kind of like that.
This Monday in Turin, Italy, the quest for glory begins as the King and Queen of the Ring tournaments commence.
It's like, wait, we're kind of the ones who brought you to the dance.
Who will earn a world championship opportunity? Who will seize their destiny and become the next king and queen of the ring? It'll be a wild few weeks with that. Ah, there's Yanni at Trick Williams' locker room door. Oh, he certainly does. This dynamic duo, his main man, the United States.
I really, SJ Fantastic. I really believe AEW is doing that. I really believe they are. Tony has kind of hinted at it, which I can totally see Tony doing that. Tony's not an idiot. Tony's not an idiot. He might, let's just say, me and him might have some of the same mental, you know, things going on with the Big A. That's kind of how I can understand how the way he kind of thinks. Like I think he's got an idea. He wants to do something, but he's going to be meticulous about it. He wants to make sure he gets it right. Yes, absolutely. Like, dude, AEW is getting an easy layup. They are getting a hand, with this whole WrestleMania and Saudi TKO greed. They are being handed a layup. And I think Tony recognizes that. I really do think Tony recognizes that. And I think he's trying to figure out, okay, what's the best way to take advantage of the situation? I kind of think he's trying to figure that out. I absolutely would too. Like let's just say I would avoid a alternative. I would actually, go to the pay. Me too. I would pay for it out of my own pocket to prove the point. That's just called voting with your dollar, pal. Whoop, whoop. And in the market, there's no better vote.
Against my better judgment, I've granted you both this television time so that you can say what you need to say. All I ask from you in return is please keep it civilized.
What do you think I am, Nick? I know it's important. First PLE in Italy, high stakes. I promise I'll be civilized today. I'm going to go out there and attack Cody verbally. I'm going to go out there and tell him exactly how I feel about it.
Whoop, whoop.
Also, if you consider coming back to Spain, maybe let's go to Madrid next time.
I mean, really, you're going to say that in front of these Barcelona fans? It's Gunther and Cody face-to-face coming up.
Good question. I think it was, I want to say Dynasty, maybe? I don't 100% remember. Yeah. This year it was Dynasty. Yeah, that would be Gruss. That would be a smart move. Bring Double or Nothing, and honestly, bro, moving Double or Nothing to April that could go run against Saudi Mania. That actually, I'm with that move. I'm with that, dude. They're being handed an opportunity on a silver platter, and I really believe Tony knows that. Tony is an intelligent dude. I may not agree with some of his, the way he does things, but he at least is an intelligent dude who knows what he's doing. And he clearly knows he has an opportunity right here. And I genuinely believe he's getting something together. Tony's an anomaly in the wrestling business. He is an incredible anomaly. Oh yeah, Double or Nothing blew Saturday's main event out of the water. That weekend, Double or Nothing was the superior show. There's no question about that.
Damage to anyone who's on the receiving end of it. The one major asset Lil Yachty has been since a matching with Trent Williams, major hype man, a major physical interventionist at times too.
And honestly, like, moving Double or Nothing and putting that up against WrestleMania or Saudi Mania, that's kind of like a little bit of extra sizzle to the steak, because it's like, yeah, we're going Double or Nothing on. We're separate. You're basically calling you and going Double or Nothing.
I am the man with the money, with the connections. I am the man that makes it happen. And what's happening tonight in
Dude, that's not a bad idea. I mean, you cannot tell me that the spirit of Ted Turner would not get a grin out of that. You can't tell me the spirit of Ted Turner would not support that. Woo woo.
Let's talk about it.
Dude, it is starting to kind of feel like 95, 96, 97-ish vibes a little bit right now. Like, it kind of is a little bit.
And I am the man who's been holding down the brand for quite some time. Hold on, I can't hear you.
Woo woo.
Yeah, I'm the man who's been holding down the brand for quite some time. Over the past couple weeks, I did what's best for the biz and I took out the Miz. That's right. I made the most of my days and I took out Carmelo Hayes. And if they keep writing checks, we don't care who's next. I like that. And speaking of what's next, over the past 6 months, there hasn't been a better superstar.
Dude, Trek is just so damn good. Like, there's no way. Like, I cannot think of any possible scenario unless some fucked shit goes down.
And with Barcelona knowing a little something about royalty,
I mean, come on. This is your next main event player right here.
Williams declares himself for the King of the Ring tournament.
He's more than competent in the ring, drips charisma, can go on the mic. I mean, he has the look. I mean, Dude, 6-tool player. 6-tool player. No lies detected. No lies detected.
That long woven history these two share.
Okay, hold on, Trick. Let me digest all that. You saying King of the Ring, right?
King of the ring.
Right. Okay. King of the microphone, yes. King of the entrance, yes. But King of the Ring, hey, that's grown folks' business, dog. And you too little. So look, Trick, here's what we gonna do.
And Little Yachty,
Tonight,
he
I'ma take care of Ricky Sanchez.
he's done such a great job. He knows like when to turn it up and when to like let Trick have his time to shine. Your props to Little Yachty for like he's playing his role very well.
That sounds like some excuses to me. I think Melo's being a little bit too melodramatic. As you come out here, all of his if this, if that, if only Ricky didn't come out last week. If only I didn't have Lil Yachty by my side. If only the crowd would chant, whoop that Trick for me.
Oh, I'm gonna whoop that Trick. Don't worry about it, y'all.
But the
Well,
thing is,
she might be injured.
only if.
Yeah, like Fatu, she might be injured too.
He made an excuse.
But that can also potentially be a storyline that they're trying to push on social media.
That's what y'all want to see?
Again, it's the wrestling business. Who knows?
Melo's in the ring with Trick Williams. And maybe grow an inch every single time you made one.
You already said that.
You can see Trick Williams face to face, eye to eye, man to man, and realize that I'm just.
Whoop whoop.
You guys gotta be kidding me, right? Nobody wants to see this telenovela stuff right now. They want to salute Ricky Saints. Thank you. I love you too, Barcelona.
Here's kind of the vibes I'm getting with Trick Williams right now. He's kind of reminding me. Remember where John Cena was in like after WrestleMania 20 when he beat the Big Show for the U.S. title, and he was kind of like in the upper mid card throughout 2004, early 2005 until he went over JBL at WrestleMania 21. That's kind of where it feels like Trick is right now.
You come out here telling lies, striking poses, looking like a damn bomb.
And I mean that in all the best ways possible. He's kind of got the Cena trajectory right now.
You absolutely make me sick. And you suck. I tell you what, since you're in the ring with the real champion, let me give you some real champion advice. Shut the hell up when Trick Williams tells you to shut the hell up. And when you two Siamese twins figure out who's better between the both of you, Short Kings, maybe you can figure out who is going to get the title match against Trick Williams. Because when it comes to the ring, I have no problem proving Trick Williams is the king. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, you know what? You are the king. You're the king of delusion. You're a one-trick pony. How about this? Take your lemon pepper stuffers and stuff your ass on.
Dude, the little things. The little things. Like, dude, the little things that just not everybody can get. As Ricky's going off, there's Trick. He's standing there, and you see, and he's sung with his face, and he's doing this with his hand. Like I'm believing this dude's getting pissed off and hot. The little nuances, Trick gets it.
Carmelo Hayes, Ricky Saints, straight ahead.
Honestly, I really don't know. I can't say. Trick is Trick. Whatever Trick does, the fans are going to cheer for us. It's kind of like just lean into it.
In recent weeks. Yeah, so they squabbled a couple of weeks ago over who deserved the United States Championship opportunity.
Yeah, I'm seeing that. I'm seeing that too, Gruss.
Victorious in the match, but he did so by putting his feet on the ropes during a pin, which to be fair, Saints had attempted earlier in the match. So major bad blood between these two, and with the Saints looking to read the score tonight. That'll knock a man clean off his feet.
And then just moments ago, the heated exchange with Trick Williams as both men trying to position themselves to fight again for the United States Championship. And Trick Williams decided to shut
Yeah, like when Rock let the crowd, like, he let them go along with it for a little bit, and he's like, no, it's not singing time with it's not singing a long time with the great one.
Best mover in the game, and it's an example of exactly why the no-look reverse springboard second row leg drop. Probably had a few more things on there too, but it was damn impressive.
The scripted game is throwing out the light tonight. And Ricky Saints comes right back with the lariat, and then the beatdown, a little ground and pound against Carmelo Hayes.
Yeah, so Ricky Saints is coming in. He's had some very high-profile matchups, and of course, who can forget that first night matchup against Cody Rhodes, where he took the champ to his limits. But Ricky Saints looking to put the hammer down now, start climbing up the card, and get himself in contention for some gold.
You know, there's a lot of stuff attached to Ricky Saints that I think a lot of fans don't appreciate or don't respect, but I respect what you just mentioned, that on day one, he stepped right a statement that there's no debate, no validation needed. I don't have to prove anything. I'm just me. And he went out and said, this is what I want, and I want it right now.
That's the positive.
I'll put it this way: if
Ricky Saints did that, Joe Tessel night,
let's pretend every wrestler on the main roster is a stock. I'm heavily investing in Trick. I'm heavily investing in Trick. Let's just say I put everything I own into Trick. I would expect that to be about 500%. I would bet, and within the next 3 to 5 years, see 500% return. Oh yeah, I forgot those. Oh yeah. Oh shit, I forgot. Yeah, those bets might actually be a thing. There might actually be bets for that. So yes, I got to throw a disclaimer in there. This is not advice. I'm not an advisor. I'm just giving my own personal opinion. And if there's a way for me to do so, I probably would. But yeah, it's not advice. I'm not an advisor.
Spotlight, here's your chance. Say hello to Ricky Saints,
the Crescent City. Ricky Saints trying to play to the crowd here. All that confidence bubbling up into Eric.
Whoop, whoop. Yeah, I know I've kind of said this before, but on a personal level, like, I'm genuinely rooting for Trick. Because I watched that whole period where he first turned heel, started growing into that character, became the TNA World Champion, the whole Trick and A thing, and that was where I really thought that he found and got himself or understood who his character was and really came into his own. And then watching that character become so charismatic and get over where it's like you can't book him as his heel. The crowd loves him. I'm genuinely happy for the guy. And speaking of TNA and Trick Williams, you can make the argument that Trick Williams was a huge part of them drawing their two largest North American domestic gates. You could easily make the argument he was a big part of the reason why that happened.
Too much gloating and taunting for this audience from Saints. You can't do that with Hayes.
Nice edge as he is right across that top rope.
We're in the meat chopping business now in this match.
Big uppercut. So close to that apron in the ropes. As he slots him in the back of the head. Wade.
I mean, can you get more disrespectful than
I mean, these are the things that we talk about with Ricky Saints. Good for Mello.
Although also, to be fair, Hardy Boys had a lot to do with it, especially at Bound for Glory with their that retirement tables match against the Dudleys. Or the Dudleys retirement, I should say.
went up, crushing the ribs of Mello.
A little bit.
Northern Light suplex, almost getting the job done.
Great scene here in Barcelona. Remember, we're just 48 hours away from going from the war in Spain to and change. Incredible scene.
Whoop, whoop.
Saints sent back, as was Hayes. Who has something more left in them? Mello able to duck out of the way. Oh, springboard!
The cat-like reflexes of Carmelo Hayes strike flush to the jaw of Ricky Saints. And this deep into matches is where Carmelo Hayes comes into his own.
Trying to shake off that most recent right hand, though he's reaching for his left eye. Sends him across the ring. Dirty Diana delivers.
Michael Jackson reference of the night, Joe Castle. Yes, I am counting.
You're gonna have to want that trick. We can get that trick.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
Right in front of the Spanish announce desk. Oh, and now both men. We're going to get the best of each other. He sends them over the
Yeah, it won't be long before he's in the main event picture. Like, this is kind of a stop on the way there.
By the way, they got to watch that count.
Double count out, pal.
Hayes is pleading his case and dropping his guard in the process.
He was discussing it with our official, Ryan Trant. All of a sudden, that's when Saints attacks. A big kick from Mello. First 48 and a monstrous one. Well, double count out between Ricky Saints and Carmelo Hayes.
But Melo came out of here looking good, so at least
What a way to start.
man, that's kind of a tough one. That's kind of a tough one, Gruss, because it is kind of if they turn Cody heel, I'll put it to you this way: if they turn Cody heel, yes. If they turn Cody heel, Trick's be the one to take the belt off him.
All of a sudden going from that to hitting 4 F5s on Obafemi.
Yeah, two of the biggest, most terrifying men this industry has ever seen. I loved the first clash. I was shocked by the result of WrestleMania. And if we know
Yeah, that is a possibility I can see happening as Gunther gets it. Because if Cody beats him, well then you just wasted Goldberg's retirement, you wasted Cena's retirement, you wasted AJ's retirement. Flushed right down the damn toilet. If after everything that's happened, Gunther loses. Yeah, exactly, Gruss. Exactly. Yeah, it's over for his character if Gunther loses.
Titans do not fade quietly. They wait. They watch.
It's not going to end that way.
And to be fair, I get why they're doing these packages for Raw matches on SmackDown because this is the final, like the official final go home for Clash in Italy. So I got to do everything I can to sell you on, hey, get the app and watch this if you don't have it already.
In Italy, Obafemi, Brock Lesnar, and a reminder, it gets underway at 2 p.m. Eastern on ESPN. The first hour of this premium live event will be on ESPN, streaming all day on the
Whoop,
ESPN
whoop.
app from the Full Countdown Show.
Cannot disagree with that, Gruss.
Okay? And then she's gonna learn not to mess with us. That's right. When we're done with that desperate Chelsea, it's only a matter of time before that U.S. title finds a new home.
Chelsea Green, Nia Jax, next.
I almost forgot about this match because they've done nothing to hyper promote it throughout the rest of this show. Whoop, whoop. But man, I'm looking forward to like tomorrow night. I'm expecting we're gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna enjoy talking about Lunacy with Insanity because Lunacy was a tremendous show last night. And of course, the big blow off, El Grande Americano versus El Grande Americano, mask versus mask. Whoop, whoop.
What a beautiful city. A special night here for WWE, the first stop on the European Summer Tour.
Dear Diary, there are so many fascinating women in that SmackDown locker room. I mean, take for example, Rhea Ripley. Such presence, such brutality, such delicious misery wrapped in all that black leather. You are as captivating as can be. But while you spend all your time trying to strike, I know you're only hiding.
Yep, yeah, 10 Eastern, 9 Central. Whoop, whoop.
That heartbreak and betrayal. But I don't need a fake bravado to make a splash. I turn heads just by showing up. You can run from your fears all you want, but you can't run from me. I'm the stuff of nightmares, and I'm dressed as beautiful as a dream. Don't get too comfortable, because the glamour is coming to SmackDown. Yours truly, Blake Monroe.
If we ever made it through this, what a fantastic studio test. Can't wait to see more of Blake Monroe. What a busy week for the Irresistible Forces, hasn't it?
All right, so hang my wrestling business, political, conspiracy shit's kind of going off right here. Chelsea Green is in the main event right now against Nia Jax. After that whole thing with Michael Hayes saying like, oh, that she's not the kind of person who goes over big names like a Nia Jax. And they're having this whole storyline with her and Tiffy time. Does this match end up with Tiffy coming out for the save and Chelsea going over? And then the next Unreal being like, see, we always had plans for her, or she won us over. She grabbed that brass ring. Because she's, like, ever since she started doing the whole stuff with like Tiffany, it's like she's been like a baby face. All right, we'll see how this match goes. Whoop. My prediction, we see Tiffy run in, and Chelsea goes over. As always, I'm open to being wrong.
But it's no celebration for Chelsea Green, who I think is in over her head tonight.
Oh, Chelsea's running towards the door, and Nia says, oh, I remember last week. And just throws her 2/3 across the ring.
Chelsea has not competed in about 4 months since back in early February after having a series of physical mishaps, and she might be about to get several more of those physical mishaps.
Glad to see her back healthy, doing what she does best. She loves
I guess they dropped that whole angle there. It started in AAA with her being the real women's mixed tag team champion.
Just enraged. Oh, she sends her right out of the ring.
Whoa! Chelsea, right near the corner of that Spanish announce desk here at Barcelona. You're saluting. Why are you saluting?
Impressive start.
Whoop, whoop.
I wasn't invited to.
I've got it on authority. You will not be invited.
They go out very late here in Barcelona. You know that? People go out to dinner until about 11 o'clock at night.
You like an early night,
Early bird special.
Did you have a siesta?
And Nia Jax, man, she has come such a long way. She was someone who she was thrown in the deep end when she wasn't ready for it, but she's absolutely gotten so much better and improved.
This appears to be futile.
Chelsea really struggling to get back to her feet. She's taken down to the center of the ring.
I mean, there is a major power imbalance in the ring here, and you struggle to see what Chelsea can do to get herself out of this predicament.
Just a huge night here in Barcelona. Pop-up headbutt by Nia Jax against Chelsea Green. Remember a week ago on SmackDown, Chelsea Green ran Nia Jax into the post ringside in the midst of Tiffany Stratton defeating Lash Legend. Now Lash Legend ringside looking on our tag team partner who's getting the best of Chelsea Green. Chelsea who's been trying to win the favor of Tiffany Stratton in recent weeks, Wade.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Chelsea recently lost her previous security crew and is in desperate need of a friend to provide some backup at least. Also had a little introductory chat with Blake Monroe last week, although that did not go particularly.
And here's how you know this match is being worked well. Outside of that dive to the outside, Chelsea has not made Nia leave her feet at no point during this match.
Yep, we saw earlier tonight Matt Cardona hitting the rough rider, and then Sami Zayn getting the best of him with an exploder and haluva kick to pick up the victory.
And now they're mentioning on commentary the marriage between how Chelsea and Matt are married. So yeah, babyface turn incoming for Chelsea, which honestly needs to happen.
With great success. Well, that caught Nia Jax by surprise.
I mean, she hit the zigzag.
The job done. We know that Chelsea is more than capable when she gets some momentum on her side.
Oh, that shoulder right into the post.
That could be a game-changing moment here for Chelsea Green.
Chelsea's looking to take advantage right away.
Missile drop kick. Flattening the birthday girl, Nia Jax.
Oh, she could be in position here. Going back to the Rough Rider, Wade.
Well, what looked like an unthinkable victory moments ago is suddenly front-page news, just like it spread all over Chelsea Green's gear. What a shocker it would be if Chelsea could get the job done here.
She's thinking unprettier. She was looking for the unprettier.
Go for broke.
Oh, having to deal with Lash for a moment.
Uh-oh.
And in doing that, it's going to cost her with a Samoan drop. Oh, and now getting dragged into position. But instead of an annihilator, Tiffany
Kind of sort of called it a little bit.
True here in Barcelona. She's saying, Lash, you deal with her.
It's going to be Tiffany repaying the favor.
Oh, God. She was looking at the entryway. Meanwhile, Tiffany Stratton with a title shot to the dome.
I called the Tiffy interference, pal. Whoop whoop.
Chelsea. She did. With a big assist.
What a victory for Chelsea Green. Tiffany Stratton, the United States champ, repaid the favor to Chelsea from last week. And shock of all shocks, happy birthday, Nia Jax. Get some ice for the bump on that head.
No, and look at she's. It's not that deep, Chelsea. Remember, going in for the hug, thinking best.
And honestly, I can see Tiffany's character doing that. Okay, I repay this favor. I get you off my back. I get that. And character-wise, that makes sense. Or should get you off my back.
Now it seems like ever since you won those titles, the targets on your backs just keep getting bigger.
But of course, that's not. Chelsea, that's not going to stop.
The target has definitely gotten bigger, but Paige and I don't mind because successfully since WrestleMania, more than any other champion in WWE.
Exactly. We are on a roll, baby.
Happy! Hi. Now, quick question for you. Why are you wasting your time interviewing anyone other than Fatal Influence? In fact, I have groundbreaking news for you. I'm officially declaring myself for the Queen of the Ring tournament. Now get out. Beat it.
Hi. And as for you two, I would hold on to those titles real tight. Because soon enough, y'all will never hold those championships again.
Oh, really? Actually, whether it's me as your WWE Women's Champion or Fallon and Laney as WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, soon enough, everyone will be under our influence.
Baby girl. Whoop whoop.
The undisputed in less less than 48 hours. Cody Rhodes, Gunther, face-to-face right here in Barcelona. Next. Premium live event from Italy. We have had incredible shows there through the years, including SmackDown last year in Bologna. And now Torino hosts the best cards we have ever seen on paper. First hour is going to be on ESPN.
All right, so you got the big contract signing between Cody or whatever this is between Cody and Gunther. So I'll make an entrance to them and take a quick piss break. Be right back. Whoop. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop.
Barcelona! ¿De qué quieres hablar?
Traditionally makes mistakes or lets opportunities slide through his massive Austrian fingers.
Love me some of that Popeyes, pal.
Let's get it out of the way. Just so you know, I am not here to engage with any of you. I'm here to tell you exactly what I think about you. I'm still pretty new to SmackDown, but there's one thing I figured out quite quickly, and that is that this show has to be all about you. And if it's not about you, you find a way to make it about yourself. And it might not be your fault, Cody, because you're just a product of the culture you grew up in, where egotism and narcissism and nepotism gets rewarded. It gets you one ahead of everybody else. And it's very fitting that your name is the American Nightmare, because right now you're the perfect symbol of the crumbling American dream. All right, take it easy, Cody. I know what you're thinking. That would be low-hanging fruit, but I'm talking about the concept of the American dream. What they told me as a boy is, if you want to max out your life, you gotta leave home behind, you gotta move to America, and through discipline, hard work, and sacrifice, you can achieve it all. And you know what, Cody? I've done that. I earned the position that I'm in. Whereas for you, everything was just one phone call away, wasn't it? You wanted to get some training to become a wrestler, one phone call. You wanted a phone call. You left, you wanted to come back to WWE. I bet that was just one phone call. And I think, Cody, all of that makes you a little entitled brat. You know, we might have the same profession, but we're nothing alike. You just can't help yourself. You that ego, right? With their approval, with the office's approval, but to me, none of that matters because it's unnecessary. All that matters to me is to be the best professional wrestler in this company and to protect this sacred sport from people like you. Because the only thing Cody Rhodes cares about is Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes' biggest fan is Cody Rhodes. Cody, I think you're not a champion. All you are is a mark for yourself.
Whoop, whoop.
For myself, okay. Okay, I'm a mark for myself. Better put, I'm a fan for myself. You know what you are? You are a liar. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Because every kid dreams of becoming a professional wrestler, of carrying the chip and not getting that attention, right? You don't want it. You don't want the attention that comes with the WWE Championship. You don't want to be on the poster for Clash in Italy. You don't want to be on the first hour on ESPN in the featured match. You don't want the third-party appearances, the talk shows, the media. You don't want the weight that comes with the WWE Championship. You don't want a crowd that knows and sings every single word of your song. You don't want that. I'm going to tell you something. I know that you want it. Otherwise, I'd be talking to a 330-pound version of yourself in front of a couple hundred people at an indie show. But instead, I'm talking to the most refined, most dangerous, the peak form of an athlete that you have made yourself. Mr. Heyman, the man who got this match for you, he used to tell me about all the things that would happen if I got this. Talk about the bandwidth I need, the directions that I'd be pulled in. He tried to intimidate me, but what he said didn't intimidate me. It didn't scare me. It's what he didn't say. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's that this is addictive. And you...
So does that mean we're going to see Cody joining the Outbreak and rehabs here soon, pal?
In a clash in it, this close to finding all that attention that you desperately seek, and you know it. Don't dare stand there and lie to me. But you're going to get this close, and then you're going to find out the worst thing that a pure wrestler, a sporting wrestler like you could ever find out. And it's simple. You're just not that good. Gunther, I am easy to find, hard to beat.
You think I'm a liar? I promised Bill Goldberg that I would choke him out, and I did. I promised AJ Styles that I would choke him out, and I did. And I promised your big role model and hero, John Cena, that I would make him tap out, and I did. And now, I'm promising you that on Sunday, I'm gonna choke you out. I'm gonna drop you like a wet towel. I'm gonna take this precious prize with me.
If Gunther does not go over, he looks like a bitch after that promo.
Sunday, Clash in Italy on ESPN, 2 p.m.
And that is it for the HMG SmackDown Watch Along, pal. Whoop, whoop. All right, so we're scheduled for the rest of the weekend coming up. Tomorrow we have the HMG Insanity. We have the AAA Watch Along. Mask versus Mask, pal. El Grande Americano versus El Grande Americano. And on Sunday we got The Wreckage. And then we have the Clash in Italy review. And then later that evening we have the Clash in Italy replay watch along. And then on Monday, we got the Monday Locker Room, the Raw Watch Along, the Impact Attack. Tuesday, This Week in WWE, Hitting the Marks, the A Show, the Later NXT Watch Along, the Wednesday Locker Room. Wednesday, in the Next Level Wrestling Review, the AEW Dynamite Watch Along, and Bell Count Thursday. The Friday Locker Room, the JCW Lunacy, and TNA Impact Watch Alongs. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring that bell, and also hit us up on Patreon, patreon.com/Hami Media Group for so much other great exclusive content. And also don't forget to check out our friends on youtube.com/Russo or the Vince Russo, where you get some great videos over there, some great shorts. Also, the JCW Backstage Lunacy hosted by the hardest working man in podcasting, Jeff Lane and Mad Mac Davis. Whoop, whoop. They got a special guest every week. Also, their Patreon, patreon.com/RussoTWC, where you get all of the brand content such as Castrating the Marks, the Raw SmackDown review, Lions, Tigers, Bears, and Head, Master Shoe Theater, and so many other great shows. And also, you want to check out JCW Lunacy. That airs every Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central at youtube.com/Psychopathic Records. And as for me, you can catch me on Twitter, as the kids call it these days, the X at LG Brandon Whoop. I'm also on Twitter, I'm also on Twitter, or as the kids call it these days, the X at LG Brandon Whoop. And I'm also on Twitch at twitch.tv/LG Brandon Whoop Whoop. We're probably going live in about 30 minutes. Gonna be doing some Final Fantasy X-2, picking up where you left off last time we played. And so if I'm going to see you there tonight, hope to see you on some of the other shows. If not, have a great rest of your night, have a great rest of your weekend, have a great week, and much love. Whoop whoop. Bearcats, Jugga Bros, HMG fam. We're out, pal.